Yo, what up guys, Elaine here from learntobitcoin.io, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to read candlestick charts. Now if you trade Bitcoin, if you trade Ethereum, if you trade any traditional stocks or any altcoins, one of the first things you're going to notice are these green and red candlesticks. So I thought I'd put together a quick explanation video just giving you the basic understanding of how these candles work. So to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the Coinbase trading exchange. Here is where we'll see Bitcoin being traded for US dollar. That's the chart that we're going to work with today. And we're going to jump right into it. So what do these candles represent? That depends on the time frame you're looking at. So at this moment in time, we're busy on the 1 hour candle. We can go over to the 1 minute candle or the 5 minute, 15 minute, 6 hour, 1 day, completely up to you. For this example, we're going to go have a look at the 1 hour candle. And what that means is that the thickness of this candle, the width of this candle represents 1 hour of time. So this candle is 1 hour, this candle is 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. So combined, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 hours of time that this price movement happened. So each candle has a body and a wick. Sometimes you'll be able to see the wick, sometimes you won't. That is depending on the trading activity of that time. But basically, the solid body of the candle, you can see here, it started. This is the opening price, and the top of the solid body is the closing price. So within this hour, Bitcoin opened at $5,924, maybe even a little bit lower. Let's see, 5,917. And by the end of the hour, it had closed at $6,244. But then we also see this wick up the top here. And what this means is that within this hour, Bitcoin was bought and sold all the way up to 6297.83. But ultimately, by the time the candle had closed within that hour, the price had been pushed down to 6247. Same with this candle. We can see here it opened at 6251. It went a little bit higher. Buyers and sellers were buying right into the top of that wick there. And then we can see it was pushed down, more sellers pushing it all the way down to 6193.76. But then ultimately the candle closed at approximately 6,294 cents. So this brings us to the color of the candle. So a green candle shows us that the price was higher by the time the candle closed, higher than the opening price. So the opening price here was 5921.02. And then by the end of the hour, the price had closed higher than the opening price, which led for the green candle to reach all the way up to 6244.00. So if we go on to the next candle, we can see the opening price was about 6247 and the closing price was about 6,294 cents. So because this candle opened at a higher price than it closed at, this candle is now red. Because the candle before it opened at a lower price than it actually closed at, this candle is now green. So we can see that all the way across for all these candles. Opened lower, closed higher, green. Opened high, closed a little bit lower, red. Red, and then green, red, and then we see this big price movement all the way up. Small retracement back, then another one all the way up, which got pulled all the way down to the closing price there, and so on and so on. So this thin wick shows us the fluctuation in the price during that hour. The solid body is the opening and closing prices, but the wick shows us the fluctuation. So we can see the price fluctuated all the way up to there, but ultimately closed. Fluctuated all the way up to there, but ultimately closed there. And we can see that across all the candles here. There is the fluctuation, there is the opening and closing prices. Fluctuation, fluctuation, fluctuation. Much bigger fluctuations seen on these candles here. And what we can see for these tiny candles afterwards is that the price was much less volatile during these hour periods. So we can see, especially in this hour here, the price hardly moved anyway, but ultimately closed a little bit higher than it opened, hence why it is green. Lot less volatility, a lot less, and then here we see a spike, which ultimately came down, and we can see it continues like that. So the big candles are big fluctuations in prices, the little candles are smaller fluctuations, the green candles are the price closing higher than it opened, the red candles are the price closing lower than it opened. The width of the candles is determined by what price range, what time frame you are looking at. And that is basically it. That's the basic understanding of these candles. A lot of different traders use these candles in different ways to determine what they think the price will become. That is a far more advanced way of trading and technical analysis that we'll be covering in future videos. But for now, we're just giving you the basics of the candle understanding, and that is that. If there's anything that you guys are still a little bit fuzzy on, that you don't understand about the candles, please hit me up in the comments below. I'd love to answer your questions and just clarify some of the things that may not have come across in this video. But to end it all off, I'm going to go once again just over everything we talked about in this video. The time intervals, the width of the candle here, the opening and closing prices. We can see the opening, we can see the closing. Then we can see the green and the red candles. That is, it closed higher than it opened, it closed lower than it opened. The wick, the fluctuation of the price within that hour time frame. There, and there. And then the smaller candles afterwards, indicating less fluctuation, and the same as before, with the green being higher, the red being a lower closing price. So guys, that is my basic understanding of the candles for you guys. I really hope this video helped you understand a little bit more about what you're actually seeing when you're trading in Bitcoin or any other stocks. Please let me know if this video helped you guys. I would really appreciate it if you would like, comment, and subscribe. Please, I got a lot more videos coming out your way in 2018, 2019, and beyond. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Best of luck in your trades. Cheers.